Ever since I could remember, my dad's always worked out at some point or another, and he's always had muscle, and he was always going to the gym, whether it be like walking or like actually doing weights. Um, when I was a child, he weighed close to 300 pounds, so he wasn't a small guy, but uh, he started working out, and it was always cool, and I was like, oh my god, my dad could pick me up, and it was really cool ever since I was a little kid because he'd throw us over his shoulders. But I didn't know that he was taking steroids and other supplements, and he went about it the wrong way, and it ended up getting him hurt, I guess. I don't know how to fully explain it, but he got off steroids and he started smoking as a way to stop doing that. And he got worse and worse. And since he was smoking, his lungs got worse. And the doctors told him, they were like, if you don't stop smoking in maybe less than a year, you could die. And from that moment on, he stopped smoking. And at the time, he was around 43. And I was around maybe 8 or 9. And so he stopped smoking, he threw everything away, he got rid of everything. And he kind of, as a way to cope with not smoking, he got into bodybuilding again, and he would start walking again and start working out again. And this time, like, I could tell he wasn't using any supplements or anything he shouldn't be using. And he, at the time he started working out, maybe like 2-3 years later after he stopped smoking. And so around the time he weighed like maybe 270, 280. So he was still a big guy. And now he is 50 years old, and he is cutting close to being under 200 pounds. Right now, at the moment that I can remember, he's at 201, which is a crazy considering he's been working at this for 5 years and going up and down in the scale. And his first competition is this October, which I should be going with my grandma and my sister. And it's really good knowing that he's understanding and getting it, and he's just got into it, and he's been doing this for 6-7 years, just straight going at it raw over and over and over again. And people's been telling him in the gym, they're like, how come I don't look like you? I've been doing your programs ever since you got here. And he just looks at them and says, oh, well, I've been doing this for a long time. He inspired me because of the fact that you can always go back to something as long as you're doing it the right way the second time you go at it again. And it's really cool knowing that my dad taught me this lesson and showed me that it does work in a way. And he's a really good guy, and I'm really glad that he's gotten this far and he's focused on this goal. And he's helped me also realize that as long as you set your goal and your mind on something, you can always reach it, just as long as you stay passionate with it.